In the early days of cable television, Loreen Arbus began to make a mark, leaving ABC in 1980 for the top programming job at Showtime. She brought in network writers and created hit comedies. She moved on to the cable health network Lifetime, which later became the model for Lifetime TV for women. ABC News' Lynn Shure noted that the energetic Arbus also writes TV scripts and nonfiction books. And even though she was advancing, it was a lonely time for executive women in cable. Arbus decided to form her own nonfiction company, Loreen Arbus Productions, focusing on encouraging women in film, TV, and communications. It's still a tough field for women, but Arbus is working to change it.
Admired producer, mentor, philanthropist, Loreen Arbus. Congratulations.
I brought loud friends. I have very loud friends, thank you. I'm shy and retiring, as you can see. Yeah. It's an ironic first line that I have to say. We are all alone in this world. What defines us are the connections we make to people, causes, belief systems. Although each of us is at the center of our own universe, we are meaningless, I believe, if we don't serve others. We learn from examples. For me, my mother, Isabel Weinstein Goldenson, while mentally ill and frequently dysfunctional, nevertheless took energy fueled by anger and changed the lives in this country of countless people working on behalf of the world's largest minority, the disabled, which efforts resulted in wheelchair accessibility to sidewalks, public restrooms, telephones, and transportation in all 50 states. Furthermore, she was responsible for changing a paradigm. She initiated the first ever collaboration between researchers in science, technology, and medicine, as well as created the model at MIT and Harvard, now used world over for partnerships between formerly competitive universities. My dad, Leonard H. Goldenson, who started with nothing and against all odds, founded ABC, one of the largest media conglomerates in the US, and with no regard for his own profit or aggrandizement, brought together heads of state and opinion makers to broaden the scope of democracy. He fought for diversity. Marlene, one of many women that he absolutely thought was extraordinary, a great believer in you, and promoted unbiased news coverage with an international perspective. He used his position as a titan of television to benefit numerous causes, and with my mother, co-founded one of the largest health agencies in the country, United Cerebral Palsy. My sister, Cookie. My older sister was born with cerebral palsy while severely disabled by virtue of her inner beauty, deflected the efforts of others to stigmatize and discriminate against her. And from Cookie's lifelong caregiver, Miss Karen Hansen, I learned how human kindness can soften life's cruelest blows and how selflessness and love can create miracles. Through the steadfastness of Norm Chandler Fox, my vocabulary of life has new definition because of the meaning he brings to the words friendship, emotional support, commitment for better or for worse, and unconditional love. And from the Argentine tango, I learned to surrender my protective barrier and discovered that from openness comes the highest level of communication, which depends not on competition, but cooperation. We will forever trip on a global dance floor unless we drop our defenses and let go of the notion that we exist as separate egos. We are part of a universal fabric. To Women's E! News, not only am I personally grateful for this honor tonight, but eternally appreciative for your courage, conviction, and commitment, Rita Henley Jensen, to the global support of women. Thank you.